Hey Cancer, it's Goddess Puff and welcome to your reading. All right, let's get started with an oracle card message for Cancer. What's going on with Cancer at this very moment in time? For the highest good of Cancer, what do they need to know? All right, let's see. All right, we have brilliance. Specialization. I had a double take on that one. I was like, what did I say? Specialization, moderation, and potential. I don't know why I got sushi for you. Someone who could be eating sushi. Okay, so I'm already getting what this is. You are really talented at something. Very talented with specialization. But it's telling you to do something in moderation. You're like with brilliance and specialization, it's like you're mixing your great talent, but also your education for something. So say for instance, you're just naturally talented at something. That's brilliance here, right? And then we have specialization, that's the educational side. So it's like, say for instance, you're just naturally talented at math. You have a natural talent for science or, I don't know, art, but you still go to school for it. So that just amps it up even more. So you have both. You have like book smarts and street smarts. But then we have moderation and potential. So I feel like you're like some type of prodigy. So you're going to school for something because you have a natural attraction to or gift for something. But it's telling you to do something in moderation, to balance those two things out. So make sure you keep something as like, as much as it is a career, keep it as a hobby as well. To keep things fun, I guess. All right, so that you don't squelch your potential. All right, so let's get into the tarot for Cancer. Cancer. All right, we had the Five of Wands with brilliance. So I feel like you have to fight to get into something. Someone's like, you can't just get in here off of pure talent. Some of us had to go to school for years, 5 years, 10 years. You can't just get in here off of pure talent, but you are. Not only do you get in, you're the top of your class. See how all these cups are like blue, red, yellow, pink. You are this white cup with all the colors on the top. Then we have the Death card, Scorpio. I'll give you one more. Then we have the Seven of Wands. Yep, you end up standing up for yourself. I feel like you have a team or someone backing you. I feel like you have letters, a bunch of letters of recommendation. Overall energy is the King of Pentacles. Earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. I'm instantly getting a Capricorn because when I saw this card, I instantly thought the devil. King of Pentacles energy. So you may have Capricorn highly aspected. There's a Capricorn who's heartbroken by this or upset by this or whatever. But I'm also getting someone's like, I feel like maybe initially you were hurt by these rejections because I feel like this happens a lot in your life. You get rejected in a lot of places because you're just naturally talented or you catch on to things quickly. So you're used to the rejection. At first it hurt, but now you wear your heart on your sleeve. Like you see the broken heart. Now it's a collar to this person and they look unfazed and unbothered by the rejection and heartbreak. Because it's like Elon Musk. Did you see that? I don't know if you saw the interview with him crying about how he's so passionate about technology and he's so passionate about space. And he was rejected and ignored with his new technology for space and things like that, or his ideas. He was shunned by the community that he loved so much and worked so hard to be a part of, but they just ignore him and see him as an outcast. And he was crying in the interview, and I feel like that's the energy you're giving. You're so naturally talented and just passionate, just as passionate as these people who have been going to school for 10 years or been doing something for 20 plus years. You're just as passionate and as dedicated as they are, but because you're young or not as experienced, they shun you because they feel like you don't deserve to be there, or you, of course, they're just upset that you didn't have to do the work they did. You're just naturally talented. You've gone to school, but the natural talents help you get to where you are a lot faster than they did. And you had to fight to be in these spaces with these people. And I feel like you are changing the game. I honestly feel like for others, you had to be in something in school or in this field for like 9 or 10 plus years before you could get to the position that you were in. But you didn't have to do that. I feel like in under 5 years, you got this position in under 5 years. Excuse me. Sorry, y'all. And with the Death card here, the Seven of Wands, I feel like you've changed the game by standing up for yourself. Yeah, you've changed the game by standing up for yourself. And also, you are protected by law. You're like, you have all the evidence and proof that you can do your job just as good as these people, if not better. I feel like you're even bringing simpler, better, clearer, faster solutions. Like your solutions are making things move faster at this company. And it's sad that they will fight you on this. They're like, they don't care. They're just mad that they had to do something for like 9, 10 plus years. And you only did it for under 5 years. And you got to the same position that they did. Clarify this for Cancer. It's like, it's basically you being at the top of your class. And people are hating. This is like you being a sixth grader in college. People are mad. Hold on, let me write this down before I start pulling. Was it Prodigy? It's like they did it in 10, you did it in 5. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, I'm just getting that it's just pure jealousy, or it's a mixture of like, it's no way you did this in 5 years when it took me 10 plus. And then it's a mixture, like it's half that and half jealousy, of course. Clarifying the 5 of Wands, the 9 of Cups. Yeah, you get what you want. And that's why I feel like you actually do like the competition. It actually pushes you even further. So they hate that because you see this friendly competition. Yeah, 7 of Pentacles, long-term investment. They hate that. They hate that you see the conflict and competition. It's like, oh yeah, I've always wanted to compete with someone like you. This is like an up-and-coming singer and dancer being able to compete with Michael Jackson or Beyonce or whoever, you know. It's like, I know I'm not going to win, but it's an honor. Yeah, I wish to be in competition with you. Imagine you having your name beside Beyonce's. Like, you're worthy enough to compete with Beyonce. Or imagine you're worthy enough to compete with Venus or Serena Williams. It's like the fact that you think I'm capable enough to even be competing with them or put beside them is more than enough. That's what I'm seeing. Like, you're so humble and you're so like grateful. And these people are still looking at you a certain way. But yeah, with the 5 of Wands, you're happy to have the competition. 9 of Cups, that's what you want. You want to be in competition with these people because it proves your worthiness. But it's not competition like, oh, I want to argue with them to be here. It's like, oh, I'm good enough to be here. And the 7 of Pentacles, it's like, yeah, you're fighting to continue to invest. long term into this because you're here to stay. I feel like you are proving that this is not a fad. You're not just going to jump ship. You're here to stay. 7 of Pentacles. Clarifying the 10 of Cups because you want this to be your family. 8 of Wands. Page of Pentacles. So you got your own office, your own business. I feel like they give you a startup or a mini office somewhere just to start with, but you get a whole bunch of letters and messages from these people. They love you. I feel like you end up being top of the team. Even I feel like you end up proving yourself. You do end up proving yourself to these seniors. And when I say seniors, I feel like people who've been in the game longer than you. You do end up proving yourself worthy to be a part of this team as the youngest in this team, in this group. You prove that you are not just here for a game or to play around. You're not just going to leave. You show that you're just as dedicated and as knowledgeable as they are. They not only welcome you, they put you at the top. I feel like you're the top of your class. I gotta write it down, sorry, so I don't forget. I keep wanting to say top of your class, so I'm just gonna write that down. All right. And now clarifying death card, Scorpio is the Wheel of Fortune, Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, Taurus. So Scorpio is here twice. Then Tower, Aries. Okay, wow. And then we have specialization, Wheel of Fortune, the Tower. So you end up going, ooh, this sends you through a transformation. So you fight to get there and you prove your worthiness, right? You're sworn in, you are accepted. You're not only that, you're put at the top. You are put at the top. And everyone's lifting you up and congratulating you, boosting you to the top very quickly. So it's like you jump in and you're boosted to the top very quickly. Right? You get your own office. You start small, but I feel like you're welcoming clients. So you could be a lawyer or something. I just feel like you have your own office, I feel like it's small, but it's yours. And you're getting a lot of clientele. Then we have the Death card, Wheel of Fortune, and Tower with specialization. Something huge happens that like makes you like the king of this. Doesn't matter if you're a male, female, or non-binary. Doesn't matter how you identify. You're putting it like a very high masculine energy. And right behind that is a magician. So it's like, and this is karmically meant to occur. It's like you go from a newbie, for lack of a better term, to a senior. This is like having your PhD at 18. Clarifying the 7 of Wands is the 4 Cups. Yeah, you're disinterested in like moderation. You don't want it. Queen of Cups. There you are. Orange is the 10 of Wands. Yeah, people are warning you to not move too fast or you'll burn out. But I feel like you don't want to hear it. Because I feel like you are moving extremely fast in this company. And I feel like you were meant to do that. But with the 10 of Wands, the overall energy, this is like heavy burdens being put to rest with the Knight of Wands. So if you were experiencing any type of burnout, that's about to be over with. It's telling you to push through it. Honestly, with moderation and 7 of Wands, it could go one of two ways. Either you're fighting for a decent, steady schedule so that you don't burn out, or you're fighting to keep working. Because I feel like someone wants to moderate you or tell you to balance yourself out, and you're like, I'm good. I feel like you have things in your way to protect yourself. You have a good sleep schedule. You're taking care of yourself. With the 4 of Cups, I feel like you have, for some of you have disinterest in stopping. You have disinterest in moderation. You're ready to go. I don't see there being any burdens on you anymore. The only burdens you have are these people trying to stop you. Now, of course, if you're being overworked, you're putting in, like, you need a sleep schedule. You're like, I need to be off at this certain time. I need sleep. I feel like what you're really fighting for is sleep and rest. But other than that, if there's someone trying to stop you, you're not letting it happen. You're protected. Your days off and working are protected. 7 of Wands. But I'm also getting at the same time with the 4 of Cups and clarifying the 7 of Wands, you're just interested in moderation. For some of you here, you don't want to slow down. For others of you, you just want to break things up to rest. Either way, you're going to get it. And I don't see burnout for you. I don't see any burnout. If there was some in the past, it's done, it's over. If you've been going through burnout, it's officially done and over. I see you ready to move and you're not stopping anytime soon. All right, I'm going to leave it there. I send you peace, blessings, and love. Namaste.